Greeting from the Asian Productivity Organizations, and welcome to our Productivity Talks, one of a series of discussion and conversation with international experts on productivity-related topics. I'm Sun Thanh Phan, Program Officer at the APO Secretariat in Tokyo, Japan, and the moderator for today's session. In this P-Talk today, we explore interesting topic, the futures of work lie ahead in boosting productivity. Ladies and gentlemen, you have likely come across terms like IoT, big data, robotics, 3D printing, and blockchain. This technology, including recent advancements like the AI and augmented reality, are transforming our life. They have changed how we work, making tasks that used to take hours now possible within minutes. It's pretty amazing, isn't it, right? But their powerful impact makes some people started worried about the future, where we all dominated by machine, job displacement and unemployment. So let's see how the future look like, how the future work look like, and how to balance its impact to our P-Talk today. So join us today for our discussion with Mr. Mohamad Muzaffar Abdul Hamid from Malaysia. Welcome, Mr. Muhammad. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, son. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Muzaffar, for joining our P-Talk today. So before starting, I'd like to give our viewer a brief profile of our speaker today. Mr. Mohamad Muzaffar Abdul Hamid is currently the Director of People Productivity Division, Malaysia Productivity Corporation, MPC, where he is responsible for formulating the strategic agenda and development program to improve educational attainment performance in Malaysia and address industry's concern on matters related to talent. He conducted deep dive initiative on competitiveness indicator from the World Competitiveness Yearbook of the Institute of Management Development and Global Competitiveness Report of the World Economic Forum to reform policies and regulations that can improve productivity and competitiveness. Mustapha's main expertise is in regulatory impact analysis, and he is part of a team overseeing the implementation of the national policies on good regulatory practice at ministries and agencies. As a team leader, he provides facilitation, advisory services, and consultation on good regulatory practice, impact assessment, modernizing business regulation, and reviewing government regulation across ministries. Additionally, he led the GRP newsletter editorial team, promoting communicating GRP program and information among key stakeholders, particularly regulatory coordination. Once again, thank you very much for joining with us today, Mr. Muzaffar. To our viewer, there will be a live question and answer session after this P-Talk. If you have any question for Mr. Muzaffar, please post them with your name and your country of residence in the live chat box. We will try to answer as many as possible. So Mr. Muzaffar, we're so eager to learn from your insights. So now can you please start your presentations?
Thank you, son. A very warm introduction. APO Secretariat, MPO member countries, fellow participants, and fellow viewers. Welcome to this another series of the P Talk, and I'm sharing with you the future of work, what lies ahead in boosting productivity. As we know, increasing productivity is crucial. Productivity is a measure of efficiency. Higher productivity indicates greater efficiency and economic performance, improving living standards and economic prosperity. When you talk about the technological advancements which have dramatically improved efficiency, it reshaped the work landscape, influencing how individuals and organizations operate. Labor market transformations driven by technological breakthroughs such as hybrid digital workplace, which prioritize flexibility, productivity, and innovation, are established where daily tasks could still be done without compromising the final output. It is important for organizations and businesses to organize fast to keep abreast with the fast changing pace of technology. While technology presents numerous opportunities to boost productivity, successful implementation requires careful consideration of factors such as employee training, cybersecurity, and the ethical implications of automation. Additionally, organizations must be agile and adaptable to stay abreast of evolving technologies and leverage them effectively to enhance productivity. Based on McKinsey Global Institute analysis on US Census Bureau from 2019 to 2022, technology advancement had caused more than half of the 8.6 million occupational shifts in the United States, which involve workers leaving roles in food services, customer services, office support, and production. This is happening everywhere. For example, we can see for food services such as fast food chains like McDonald's introduce self-ordering and self-payment, thus reduce the needs for fast food and counter workers. In the US, more than 500,000 workers from this category shifted to other occupations. Another example, customer service and salesperson saw almost 450,000 workers shift from this category as more consumers are optimizing personal shopping through online platforms such as Shopee. These five trends shaping the future of work can be break into five. That is one on the new behaviors, where especially for young generation that have this "you only live once" behavior, where shaped by social media, the web, the way individuals and societies have adapted their actions, interactions, and habits, such as instant communication, public sharing, online learning, real-time news, personalized content, and online networking. This is the "you only live once" generation or YOLO generations, which focus on more flexible work arrangement. This is where technology shift to on-demand services such as Netflix, pay for what you use. Example like Google Cloud, if you use less, you pay less. If you use more, you pay more. And we can accessible anywhere, like digital nomad who live in Bali but work for corporations that is based in Europe. This is something that is happening now, and a lot of countries such as Indonesia are benefiting from this. And the millennial workforce refers to those who born in the early 80s, mid 90s, and early 2000, which have unique characteristics such as technological savvy, value work-life balance, social conscious, and always look into other job opportunities, job hopping, and digital native, and with higher entrepreneurial spirit. This is where we can see those who like to do a lot of freelance, high paying jobs, but with very minimum time into it. In terms of mobility, we work anytime. This is where we can see those who like to have more creative and innovative at the night time. They can work during the night time. So this ensure a lot of flexibility. And in terms of those who are in the gig economy, we can see there are a lot of flexible working arrangement that can really suit their lifestyle. And in terms of globalization, this is where you can see a lot of people who are working elsewhere, but they live elsewhere. This is something that's happening here, even in Malaysia. Those who live in, for example, in Penang State, which is up north, but they also they are working in Singapore. So this is where, because of technology, they are able to have this flexibility. In terms of the work strategies, studies conducted by the World Economic Forum from 2023 to 2027, in order to ensure that we are effective and efficient, investing in learning and training on the job, this is something that a lot of organizations are doing. And in terms of the industries, automotive, aerospace, and advanced manufacturing are looking to accelerate automation. So this is something that we can see a lot of evidence where new facilities are being established. Whereas for certain sectors like electronics and consumer goods, companies focus more on workforce development, where we can see companies intensify workforce capabilities, growing them organically from manufacturing associates to manufacturing junior technicians to commensurate the technological advancement for better adoption. This is evidence as nearly 46% respondents expect to transition existing staff from declining roles to growing roles, which creates new jobs rather than job destruction. Between 1995 and 2015, employment in the manufacturing sector went down by 20%, while it rose by 27% in the services sector. In the US, for example, 860,000 shift from manufacturing jobs, particularly from operators, material movers, production helpers, and machinists. Low skilled jobs with low paying jobs will be displaced and is displaced right now. Even tech skills learned today will depreciate in 5 years or less because of artificial intelligence. One of four jobs going to change in the next 5 years. New jobs creation, such as business intelligence analysts, climate change technologies, information security analysis, and cybersecurity technicians will be more forthcoming in the upcoming future. Elon Musk said that there are fewer and fewer jobs that robots cannot do better. Therefore, we need to start to lean into it, try it, and learn about it to ensure that we can really capitalize the technological advancement and use it to our advantage and to make us better in our work. In terms of automation and artificial intelligence, the integration of the automation and artificial intelligence technologies have streamlined routine tasks, allowing employees to focus more on complex and creative aspects of their works. This shift not only enhances efficiency but also prompts the need for upskilling to align with the demand of this advancement system. In terms of remote work and connectivity, the advance of sophisticated communication technologies has facilitated the rise of remote work. With the aid of video conferencing, cloud computing, and collaboration tools, employees can contribute from anywhere, fostering a more geographically dispersed workforce. This can show that we can improve work-life balance, office structures, and the geographical limitations of talent acquisition. For collaboration tools and communication platforms, with proliferation of collaboration tools and communication platforms, teamwork has become more seamless and efficient. Virtual project management, file sharing, and real-time communication tools enhance collaboration among team members regardless of their physical location. For e-learning and continuous learning, the digitalization of education and the availability of online learning platforms have revolutionized professional development. Lifelong learning is increasingly essential as technology evolves, requiring individuals to continuously acquire new skills to stay relevant in the job market. We have some of these productive experience here in Malaysia, where from being productive, they are able to increase their earnings when they can work less. My friends who work at Petronas can work from home 3 times a week and still meet the task deadline. This allows him to be more productive as he can focus on the task at hand and do not need to waste time commuting to office, which normally will take about 1 hour from his house to his office in Kuala Lumpur Twin Tower. TikTok Malaysia also have this similar practice. For Western Digital, this is where we can see that high school leavers being trained as machine specialist technicians to maintain productions done by robots through smartwatch. This is a full light-off facilities when there is any abnormalities to the robots performing the productions. These machine specialist technicians who are being trained by the industries will be notified through their smartwatch to attend to the problem and address the situation in real time. This allows real-time intervention, which in turn save a lot of costs and ensure efficiency consistently. This allows the production to run in best condition, thus ensure high productivity and contribute to higher profitability for the companies. In terms of the key trend shaping the future of work, it shows that the remote and flexible work, the advancement in technology, importance of upskilling and reskilling, and in terms of gig economy and freelancing. This is where we can see, in the case of Malaysia, more than 3 to 5 million people are participating in gig economy, and they are able to have a better, in terms of managing their time better and have a work-life balance and still earn better in terms of before they work as a gig workers. In terms of the technology, which is crucial for productivity growth, artificial intelligence like ChatGPT allow us to be efficient in our work, to complete our tasks such as preparing a report much faster. Without technology, an average person spend 57% of their time communicating and only 43% creating. This because employees are busy in meetings and answering emails. Microsoft surveyed more than 31,000 employees over 30 countries, where 64% struggles to do their jobs because of the high daily tasks. Therefore, employees need to apply technologies in their work, particularly application of artificial intelligence and augmented technology, in order to be more creative and innovation in providing practical solutions to address concerns or problems. In terms of the risk of automation, it really varies between countries, where 40% of the job could be automated, which is with 32% likely to change significantly. We can see many adults currently do not have the right skill for emerging jobs. 6 out of 10 adults lack basic ICT skill and have no computer experience. And in terms of the social protections, need to have more better policies in order to adapt to the current situation. Currently, we can see those who are self-employed or work part-time do not have this social protection, and this is where there must be a very strong policies from the government to ensure that we can have a better social protection policies to protect these gig workers. In order for us to keep skills and learning relevance in the changing of work, this we need to ensure that there's a very strong policies to adopt a life course approach covering education and skills and public employment services and social protections. In terms of the labor market regulations, taxation, and even housing, transport, competition law, and industrial policy. This approach will combine coping mechanism on the other hand and preventive measures on the other. The future of work is in our hands and will largely depend on the policy decisions countries make. It will be the nature of such policies, our ability to harness the potential of the unprecedented digital and technological change while coping with the challenges it poses, which will determine whether we succeed or fail. In some policy areas, however, changes at the margin will not be sufficient and overhaul of the current policies might be necessary. Shaping the future of work calls for a transition agenda for a future that works for all. In this respect, the need to help workers in their job transitions through effective and timely employment services, as well as prevention and early intervention measures. Looking ahead, countries should focus on putting into place comprehensive adult learning strategies, in particular for low-skill adults, to prevent skill depreciation and obsolescence and facilitate transitions across jobs. Adult learning system will also need to be strengthened and adapted to provide all workers with adequate opportunities for retraining throughout their careers. Working long hours is not a measure of productivity. Ability to work fast using technologies such as AI by able to solve complex problems through innovation and creativity Strong collaborative dynamics with shorter times allows for more time to energize, to update new knowledge, to generate new ideas, and improve capabilities. Leveraging on quality and unique skills, including expertise, ensure ability to produce high quality works that meet stakeholders' expectation. In terms of the social protection policies, better social protection coverage for workers in non-standard jobs. This is very crucial to ensure that gigs workers are better protected. 50% of the future works will be on gig workers. It allows flexibility from 9 to 5 working arrangement, and it suits the behavior of you only live one generation or YOLO generation that focus on work flexibility without being bound by any office work rules and be free to work from anywhere. In terms of the solutions shaping the future of works, call for a transition agenda for a future that works for all. In this respect, the need to help workers in their job transitions to effective and timely employment services, as well as prevention and early intervention measures. Looking ahead, countries should focus on putting in place comprehensive adult learning strategies, in particular for low skilled adults. Adult learning should also need to be strengthened and adaptive to provide all workers with adequate opportunities for retraining throughout their careers. From McKinsey Global Institute analysis, generative AI has the potential to increase US labor productivity by zero point 0.5 to zero point 0.9 percentage points annually through 2030 in a midpoint adoption scenario. To capture the full benefits of generative AI, to make knowledge more productive, employers, policymakers, and broader ecosystem will need to establish clear guidelines and guardrails, and employees need to take this tool as work enhancers, not job destroyer. When machines take over repetitive jobs, employee can do more interesting jobs that require creativity, problem solving, and collaborating with others. Employees will need to gain proficiency with AI tools and focus on high value and high paying jobs for prosperity and better quality of life through higher productivity. The future of work is now, and based on Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, who said that this AI technology is being created to create more opportunities, not to be more disruptive to the labor market. With that, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Muzaffar, for your presentation. Through your presentation, I think that it's very obvious the impact of the advanced technologies to our future works. There are huge transition and transformation in the type of works and also in the type of the skill that we need in the futures. And also how we can minimize the negative impact through appropriate policies and preparation. I really like your saying that the future is now in in our hand, right? So it's a
Right.
vital and so we need to be well prepared for that. So now we come to these question and answer sessions. So I would like to encourage the viewer to post their question in your live chat box so we can respond to it. And Mr. Muzaffar, before we taking question from viewer, I also would like to take some question from my own. Uh, so, Mr. Muzaffar, from your perspective, will technological advancement will bring more opportunities or challenges to the workplace? You can see that there is some emerging in trend in some job, and also there's some kind of declining in some type of job, right? So, either what do you think? Do we have more opportunity or do we have more challenges?
I think based on the current technological advancement, it will create to more opportunities. As what we can see, increased automation can lead to efficiency gains and cost reductions. and it can create more new job creations. And in terms of the ability to give more opportunities for better quality of life through uh, higher pay, higher opportunities, and this can create, as what we can see, the technologies like AI can enhance decision making and make more opportunities, create more opportunities in terms of job creation. And we already see a very dynamic experience here in Malaysia, where those who are in this who very have a very strong capabilities in the AI, when they join the industry for their normal jobs, they just got paid about 2,000 ringgit or about 500 US dollar. But for those, when they do their freelance at night, they can earn up to 1,000 USD extra. So this shows that in terms of the technological advancement, it allows a lot of this side income opportunities, so that they can have enjoy better quality of life. And I think this is something that we can see now. And in terms of their ability to work anywhere, so this is happening right now. We can see even those who work remotely, uh, their organization is based in, for example, like Dubai, but they are working here in Malaysia. They live here in Malaysia. This is something that's happening now. We can see, and it allows a lot of opportunities because of the advancements of technology. However, as what we also knows, that this also poses a lot of challenges in terms of the job displacement, which requires the career conversion from the workers in order to adapt to new skills. So the World Economic Forum estimates that through automation, it could replace about 75 million jobs, but in 2022, but it can also it create too about 133 million jobs. This is where a new technology like EV, electric vehicle, like renewable energy, like artificial intelligence, require more jobs, new creating more jobs like climate change technologies. So this is something that I think we can see jobs like in terms of clerk, admin, assistant. These jobs will be displaced with new jobs such as business intelligence analysts, and these jobs requires workers to adapt to the new skill sets. So these are the things that we are emphasizing to the, especially to the younger generations, so that they need to acquire these skills at the very young age, so that they are able to have a very brighter future when this, as what we said, one four jobs will be displaced, and creation of new job. So this is something that we need to the government need to have a very strong policies in order to ensure that it will uh, inclusive to everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mustafa. So I think that from your point, I think that we can be very optimistic about our future of works, right? Some job maybe disappear, but also we can have some new job, right? And then the
Yeah.
opportunities or challenges also very much depend on how we prepare for our futures or for our skill. If we can catch up with the technology advancement and we can prepare for our skill, new skill, I mean upgrading in our skill, so it can be more opportunity for us, right? Yes. So we have some more question raised by audience here, so let me pick up one. We have very interesting question from Mr. Aston Buana. How would the change in the mode of works in the future affect workers productivities? Mr.
I
Mustafa, can
think
you? Yes, thank you.
I think for this question, it's not about the. I think the traditional work arrangement is that we have a very specific time frame from 9 to 5. This is where we can see if you have two groups of team who are low skill and another group who are very high skill, very expert in their areas, they are able to, when they are being given the task, for example, a 10-hour task to resolve specific problems, complex problems. So for this one group which can solve the problems, they are able to do it within, who are very capable, who are very strong, dynamic team, who have a very high tech savvy, who have a very the right skill, and they are capable to do the right jobs and to reduce the to able to solve the problems uh, in order to meet the deadline set by the stakeholders within a short period of time, instead of 10 hours given, they complete the task within 2 hours. So this is where they are able to become more productive compared to another team who been given 10 hours, but they after 50 hours, because of their lack of skills, their lack of attitude, they are not able to have the strong dynamic teams, so they are not able to meet the deadline, and they need more hours to resolve the task given to them by the stakeholders, and they are not productive. So it's not about the working time, the working 9 to 5, but instead is how fast they can do the jobs. And for this type of teams or type of individuals who are able to resolve complex problems within a short period of time based on their skills, their capabilities, and their strong collaboration dynamics, this which allows the work to be completed much faster, they should be given the reward, higher pay, and this is something that the most important thing, because when they are able to solve their tasks much faster, then they are able to look for new things, better energize for the next projects, and they are able to learn new things and they improve their capabilities. So this is something that we can see through technology advancement. It's possible to for us to have a very strong teams who can really solve problem much faster, complex problem solving much faster, and then they can have a better time to improve themselves in order to prepare for the next project.
Thank you very much, Mr. Muzaffar, for your insights. And I think that maybe in the future, with the impact of the AI and all the advanced technology, maybe we need to redefine, or maybe we come up with a new, definition of productivity in the future, right? Uh,
Right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Asoni Buana, for the very interesting question. I hope the answer of Mr. Muzaffar already respond and answer your questions. So we have another question from Sisa Nikelana. What impact does the introduction of AI have on, first, micro and small businesses, and the second, agro industry? Thank you
So
very
I
much
think
for your. Yeah.
based on the what we can see for the micro and small businesses, this is where they can improve their operations through a lot of these digital platforms where they can improve, for example, like their sales through these digital platforms, and we can see improve the marketplace and digital marketplace. They can market their products or services through the digital marketplace, and they can have a very strong profit. We can see a lot of SMEs are using the digital platform, the online digital platform, to improve their operations, their sales, and they have a very wider market based on their ability to outreach market globally. So this is something that I think the SMEs need to work uh, very hard to really upskill themselves, to really try the AI technology, such as ChatGPT, and all these artificial intelligence tools in order to enhance their business operations and to capture new markets and to capture new consumers and to engage with potential partners so they can really grow their business. So this is something that I believe a lot of our SMEs are doing. We have here in Malaysia, if a TikTok seller, they can sell their product without need to rent mortar and brick facilities. They can do it anywhere, and through this they can grow their business and getting a lot of sales. And this is where it's very crucial to have a strong growth mindset by embracing these technologies and to really create opportunities. In terms of the agriculture, we can see that through smart farming, we can really ensure that we can optimize the crop harvest during the seasons, so that through better management of fertilizers, when they use technologies, they are able to really have targeted, for example, putting the fertilizer the right crop and ensure the right growth. And when they harvest, they can really optimize the tonnage in terms of increase the tonnage. And when they increase the tonnage, they are able to increase their profits, and this will in turn contribute to the food security and in line with the government policies and aspirations to ensure better food security for the population. So I think for agriculture, we can see through this sensor technology, artificial intelligence, you can really monitor the 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 temperature, the soil quality, and this in turn will provide a very strong harvesting in terms of the agricultural produce. So this, and from this we can also see a lot of farmers are using this technology from farm to fork. Have a very strong marketplace. As I said, this can also increase their outreach, and they are able to sell their goods, their produce at a wider market, and this in turn will improve in terms of their income and have a very multi opportunity to grow their business and meet the demand by the new consumers that they have through this technology. So I think technology really create more opportunities. We have these economic developments for the community when they have this application of technology. So we believe through this application of technology can create a lot of opportunities to grow the SMEs and also the farmers.
Mhm. Thank you very much, Mr. Muzaffar. And I think it's very obvious because here, as you say, that with the adoption of AI and advanced technology, you can monitor this crop, and then also we can reach a wider, market to our agricultural product, right? Here, for example, like we can stay at our home and then we can order everything, even our, don't need to go out, and we can just bring up to our door. We have another question by the same viewers. This is a follow-up question. Is there no challenges in terms costs and therefore access to AI tools? For example, the small-scale manufacturers. Mr.
I
Mustafa, can
think
you?
uh,
Thank
I
you.
think this is something that we believe there's a lot of opportunities because when a lot of the SMEs when they want to go for the smart automation program application of AI in terms of the production, they think that they need to build they need to buy new machines, so they will become more costly, and because of that we see that a lot of the SMEs are not able to really apply the automation part. So what we have here in this in Malaysia context, we have this program, a smart manufacturing program, where the engineers of the SMEs being trained to how to apply the smart manufacturing production. And from this, we can see that when they attend that program, which is about, I think, about 5 days, and once they complete the program, they will be given the task to have a smart manufacturing project at their factory, and from there, the skill development centers will come and visit to ensure that they are able to implement the programs that have been taught to them, and from there we have a success story where they can apply the technology using the existing machine. So this is where I think based on the innovative and creative solutions rather than buying new machines to go for the AI technology. They are using the existing machine, they are able to integrate, and they are able to monitor the performance of this production through this smart manufacturing module. And in fact, these are able to ensure greater efficiency in terms of the production process and able to reduce the cost. So this is where I think it's not about the new machines, but rather it's about the application of the tools. So as what Mr. Son also highlighted, it's important for the SMEs to really adopt the application of these AI tools so that they can really benefit from this technology. So it's about leaning into the technology, learn about it. I think in terms of the AI tools worldwide, there are a lot of free application that they are being offered, and you can really optimize that, and from there we can really grow our business and also improve our production efficiency. So this is a very crucial about trying it, get familiar with it, and really optimize the application of these AI tools. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Muzaffar, for your answers, and thank you very much for Mr. Sisa, Nike, and Lana for the very active participation in our P talk today and for your questions. We come up with another question. It's very interesting. I think there's many people will concern about this one. Here it is. We have from Mr. January Yuri. The mobilities allows people to work anywhere and anytime. Do you think it will affect work-life balance? It's very interesting questions. Mr. Mustafa, what do you think about that?
I think because of this ability for the person to do their work anywhere, they can really have a very strong work-life balance. We can see, as I said, as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of organizations who allow their employees to work elsewhere rather than in office. And for example, for those who from Europe, they instead of working in Europe, they would like to spend time in Bali, but they work remotely, and so they are able to have flexible working arrangement, which says that when 95% of the workers who enjoy this flexible work arrangement make them happy. When they are happy, they are productive. They are able to make a lot of tasks and complete the task and ensure a very high quality work. And apart from that, they also are able to ensure that they are able to energize, and when they are energized, they are able to be more productive. They are able to meet the task given, and then in shorter hours, and based on their expertise and their capabilities. This is where I think it's very crucial for organizations to retain them by giving higher salary. And from this, once they able to have a strong work-life balance, they can really enjoy more. And it's about ensuring that the organization really have a very strong uh, work arrangement, which I think focus on outcome-based productivity, and this will reshape the productivity and employment structure, where the gig economy emphasizes task completion over traditional work hours. So this is something that we need to focus on, the outcome-based productivity, which emphasize this task completion. And the future of workforce report highlighted that 73% of the team will with remote workers by 2028, reflecting the shift towards outcome-oriented productivity. And we can see in terms of the flexible work arrangement for companies like Google, like Facebook, which has announced a lot for permanent remote work options, which acknowledge the demand for flexibility. As long as the workers are able to complete the task given and meet the deadline, this is something that the norm of the future, where outcome-based productivity will allow for better work-life balance. But organization must have a very strong rules and regulations that they will be conducted during office hours, and in terms of their meetings also within the normal time. But if they have a lot of meetings and a lot of emails that need to be done, where 57 of percent of the time for communication, then it's not going to be productive. So this is where I think there must be a very strong rules among the organization, so that they are able to reduce the communicating time, such as meetings and emails, but focus more on creating. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Muzaffar. I want to understand that it's also very much depend on the policy of the organization, as you said, on the work arrangement also, right?
Yeah.
And also, I think it also depend on the self-discipline of the workers, because they are, for example, if they work remotely, they can work everywhere, every time. But then if they don't have a clear plan for their work, so they may be easily come up with the situation that they cannot finish the work, but and also they
Yeah.
cannot enjoy their life either, because it's always hanging around with the work, right? Yeah.
Right.
So thank you very much for this insight. So I have another question that may related to this question, the previous one. So with the rise of the remote and flexible works, the gig economy and freelancing, what strategies can company adopt to maintain team cohesion and productivity?
I think based on the report that was published by World Bank, some possible strategies that companies can adopt to maintain team cohesion and productivity will, in terms of leveraging the digital platforms to facilitate communication and collaborations. So this is something that we can see. A lot of digital platforms such as Zoom, such as the WebEx, can really enable workers to access more towards flexibility and diverse work opportunities. And I think in terms of the have a strong uh, collaboration dynamics between the members of the team. I think this is where being highlighted by a lot of tech guru. You must be associated with a very strong team that can really contribute, because we don't want any toxic persons who can have a very negative impact to the team cohesion. So this is something that I think organization rely focus on when they do a lot of this in terms of getting the right person for the jobs. They really emphasize in terms of the ability for the individuals to work as in a team. So this is something that we focus a lot of attention, to have a very strong collaboration dynamics between the members. And when they have a very strong collaboration dynamics between the members, they allows the team to really work fast in terms of addressing the complex problems, and ensure that they complete the task within a very shorter period of time. So which focus on when they have the speed, they have the thinking skill, they have the communication skill, very strong communication skill, very strong thinking skill, and very strong writing skill. This is enable them to work much faster, and from there we can see that companies are able to grow much faster, and because they are able to meet the customer demands. So this is something that I think a lot of companies focus on in order to adapt to the changing nature and demand of work. So the report also indicates that the nature and demand of work are changing, and because of that, the companies anticipating and responding to the emerging needs and preference of the customers and workers by innovating and diversifying their products and services. So this is something that we can see a very strong proponent, and one of the important aspect is to engage with stakeholders and policymakers to really support their policies. So this is where I think to build trust, to provide a better feedback, and this can create a lot of productivity for the very strong team. So this is something that companies really work on.
Thank you very much for the kind advice and recommendation how to maintain the team cohesion and productivity. Maybe we still have time for a couple of questions. So let me have another one. So the technology advance also may come up with some kind of concern on ethical matters. So how can business balance the benefit of technological advance with potential ethical concern in the future's workplace? Mr. Muzaffar, can you address these questions?
So I think the most important thing is that in terms of transparent AI algorithms, ensuring transparency is vital. So I think the AI system should be explainable and accountable. The ethical AI principles, such as those outlined by the European Commission, emphasize on fairness, accountability, and transparency. In terms of the data privacy measures, with the implementation of regulations such as the GDPR, there's a global trend towards prioritizing data privacy. Companies are expected to handle personal data responsibly to avoid any ethical breaches. And I think in terms of the future of workplace, as what we have discussed much earlier, there must be a very strong rules between the organizations in order to optimize the future workplace, because using technology sometimes we can see that there is a lot of I think in terms of organization taking advantage, having late meetings, and create a lot of stress for the workers. So this is something that we need to have strong ethical.
Sorry, there may be some kind of disconnection from Mr. Muzaffar. Sorry, our viewers, we have some disconnection, internet connection problem from Mr. Muzaffar. I think that Mr. Muzaffar trying to say is that we need to have a transparent policies in term of the adoption with the technology advancement like AI to ensure there's kind of no in the disruption and also like violation in the data privacy, also the ownership of data, and I think that's this. The message by this resource person today is very clear. We can see the huge impact of the technological advancement to our futures of work, whether it is a transformation of the work type. Some, the manual work will be decline, and also we have some, increasing trend in the complex work, and also these technological advancement also allow us to have more mobility. We can work everywhere, anytime, and this also come up with new policy for the organization to have a clear work arrangement, and also to have in for the individual, they need to be well prepared for themselves for this upskilling, and also to be updated with the trend in job demand. So I think that
Yeah,
we catch up
sorry,
what we
Zong.
are trying to say. That hello, welcome back, Mr. Muzaffar.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm
Sorry
just trying
about
to
the
understand what you're
disconnection.
saying and present in these presentations. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that maybe we don't have enough time now, so we come to the end of this talk today. So can you give a final message to our audience and the viewers on the topic today?
So I think as what we have discussed much earlier, I think the future of work is something that we is going to happen much sooner. And I think during the COVID, we can see the adoption of technology is very fast. And because of that, I think by this upcoming in the next 5 years, a lot of job displacement will happen uh, because of the technological changes, and we can see too about the technology, the, the AI technology will create a lot of new jobs, and the energy transition program to include more technological based jobs will be created as climate change technologies. So these are the opportunities that I think I strongly believe the workers need to have a better prospect for better career conversion, to update their skills in order to meet the advancement of technologies, and then they need to continue to learn and upskill themselves so that they can really stay relevant in this job market, and they can meet the demand by the employers, and they are not afraid to try new technologies so that they can really stay ahead of the curve, and also contribute to better and higher productivity, so they can really ensure that they meet the expectation of the stakeholders. I think that's covered about everything, Son. I hope. Sorry about the disruption earlier, and we hope to see you again in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mustafa. Your insight really is, amazing and impressive. And I think that it will help the audience to understand the impact of the AI and other advanced technology to the futures of work, and also to have some recommendation to better prepare for the job trend, and also some kind of, change in their job and skill in the futures. And the APO really look forward to have, more talk with you in the futures. So thank you very much again for joining our P Talk today. And to our viewer, please don't forget to leave your question and comment on today's topic on the APO YouTube channel, and we'll respond as soon as possible. The APO will host more P Talk and other digital programs featuring different guest speakers. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for continuing update on the current productivity issues and resources. We'll be looking forward to seeing you soon. And thank you so much for the time today with the Mustafa and everyone. Please take care and goodbye for now.